Good day, everyone. We are the Group 3 and we are here to present our research paper. The title of our research is The Impact of Team-Based Learning on Academic Performance of Senior High School Students.
According to Redman et al. 2021, Al-Sali et al. 2021, Mercader et al. Indy, Brun et al. 2021, Moneva and Legaspino 2020, and Reyes and Apostol 2024, team-based learning is a teaching method where students work together in small groups to use what they learn to solve problems. The TBL leads to better grades, more active participation from students, and higher overall learning results. And also, working in teams helps to connect how teachers lead their classes to how our students can manage their own learning. The research done by Nawabi Bilal and Javid into 2021 only compared traditional lecture-based learning with team-based learning, while their work shown some differences between these two teaching approaches. It did not look at how TBL compares to other modern methods like project-based or online collaborative learning. There is still much more to explore, including how well TBL works for different age groups in various subjects and how factors like team setup and teacher supports impact its success. It can be true for students in team-based learning because they often feel shy about sharing their ideas. They're worried about saying something wrong or having others judge them. It's also hard for them to explain what they're thinking, especially when everyone in the group has different ways of learning or talking. Sometimes, a few people in the group do all the talking, which makes it even harder for others to jump in. And let's not forget the stress of knowing your teammates are watching your work and that you are responsible for the whole group.
The statement of the problem. This is the question that our research will answer. We have 3 SOP. The first SOP is about what factors of team-based learning help the academic performance of senior high school students. We have the 2 factors, the engagement and the motivation. For the second SOP, it's about what challenges that they are encounter or faces during the team-based learning. For number 3 and or last SOP, the plans or programs that we can implement to help or to improve their academic performance.
A descriptive research design is used to observe a disparate situation without changing and manipulating anything. The study researcher will examine if team-based learning affects the academic performance of senior high school students by collecting and analyzing data.
The population of senior high school students in Arellano University Jose Rizal campus is 4,001 students. Our target respondent is 200 senior high school students, included all the strands like ABM, UM, STEM, and many more. We use the stratified random sampling because this kind of sampling will be really helpful to our study because it will be require them to answer our survey. And this kind of sampling method is good for the large population.
We surveyed 200 senior high school students through Google Forms with close-ended questionnaire on their team-based learning, experience, group participation, and academic performance. A campus teacher reviewed the survey for clarity and relevance first after collecting responses. We organized and prepared the data analyze how TBL impacts students' performance.
For our research instrument, we will use a survey questionnaire through Google Form with a Likert scale to gather students' responses. And according to Darnton in 2023 and Leonello et al. In 2021, Likert scale are a really effective tool for measuring students' perceptions and attitudes, especially when they are dealing with a large number of respondents.
The summary of findings, conclusion, and recommendation. To get that, we need to use the statistical treatment. We use the percentage formula and the weighted mean formula.
For our first SOP, what is the demographic profile of the respondents in terms of gender, grade level, strand, and their general average last semester? For the table 1.1, which is the grade distribution of the respondents, it represents that majority of the respondents are from the grade 12, which represents 55.7% of the total respondents. Meanwhile, 44.3% are the respondents in grade 11. For our table 1.2, this is the strand distribution of the respondents, which is, it shows that Humes leads with 25%, followed by HE at 17%, and the ICT, ADM, and STEM strands are tied at 14.9% each, while the gas strand recorded at the lowest frequency at 11.9%. For table 1.3, the gender distribution of the respondents, as it illustrated, females represented the largest respondent group at 50.7%. Male respondents comprised 43.3%. Meanwhile, 6% of the students preferred not to disclose their gender. For the table 1.4, which is the general average of the respondents last semester, it represents that the general average of the respondents during the previous semester, with a total of 20 responses, most of the respondents obtained a grade ranging from 90 to 100, which accounts for 41.8% of the total responses. This is followed by 32.8% who have an average of 85 to 80. Meanwhile, 18% of the respondents falls within the 80 to 84 range.
Based on the result, team-based learning can improve a student's academic performance through engagement and motivation. Our weighted mean scores is reaching 4.21 to 4.51, which means students strongly agree that these factors help them to perform more better. The high score shows that collaboration, peer encouragement, and shared responsibility positively affect learning. Next is our 1.1 is engagement. Our engagement has a weighted mean of 4.51, which is high. This means every student who takes the Google form is strongly agree and they feel more engaged when their group mates encourage them and when they help each other to understand the lessons more better. And lastly, for our motivations, students feel more motivated when working with their teams and when they do not want to disappoint their group mates. This high school scores that the teamwork increase responsibilities and encourage students to study harder.
This study revealed the effectiveness of team-based learning on senior high school students based on their performance in classes. This statement is based on the responses through our Google survey. Since the effectiveness of TBL has been proven, these are some of the recommendations. Teachers and students may have a TBL frequently mandatory training sessions. It has 4.63% of highly recommended. Next is the teachers may provide a clear guidelines or direction to ensure the success of using TBL. It has 4.49% of highly recommended. Then, the conducting evaluation and feedback session of using TBL. It has 4.39% of highly recommended. Overall, we can all see using TBL is really beneficial to the senior high school student.
For conclusion, team-based learning significantly boosts senior high school student academic performance as survey results. Despite challenges like preparation issues and group conflicts, students gain better in problem solving, collaboration, and confidence, while some students rely it for better grades. TBL or team-based learning is the most used as a supportive tool to enhance their learning and motivation.
The recommendation promotes team-based learning to enhance student engagement and soft skills to provide training protocols, cooperation, accountability, or measurable through academic improvements. The study identified a research gap for future researchers to measure if team-based learning have an impact of their overall academic performance.
That concludes our presentation. Thank you for listening and for the opportunity to present our study.